AI does not replace your voice, it amplifies it. If you're worried that AI is going to replace your voice, your personality, or your authority, this video is going to change how you see AI completely. Welcome back to the channel. This is your girl Love. Make sure you're tuned in. Make sure you're subscribed. I'm your AI implementation strategist, and I want you to win in your business using AI. Let me say this clearly. AI does not replace your voice. AI does not replace your voice. It amplifies whatever is already there. And what that means for so many women, and that's why so many women feel uncomfortable with it. Because AI doesn't create confidence, it doesn't create clarity, it doesn't create authority. You do that. You are the owner, the CEO of your business. You do that. It reflects all of those things from you. So I want you to think about 3 things to get the way the AI sounds out of your head. If your thinking feels scattered, AI will feel scattered. If your messaging is unclear, AI will sound generic. And lastly, if your business vision isn't defined yet, AI will feel overwhelming. Those are the 3 things that you really need to think about. And if you had to sum it up and put it in 3 different buckets, feeling scattered, feeling unclear, and not knowing your business vision. All of those things need to be in effect, in place before you start using AI as your #1 digital tool. Now, this doesn't mean that you're behind. It means you're early in the process of owning your voice at scale. I'm going to say that again. You're not behind. You're in the process of owning your voice at scale. Most women are afraid AI will erase what makes them unique. But the truth is, AI can't invent your voice. It can't. It cannot invent your voice. It can only magnify what's already there. It can magnify what your voice is already there. And again, one of the things about AI is when you get really crystal clear on what you want to say, your messaging, and what your voice is there to say, it makes everything else around you fall into place because you're really developing your culture. And once you understand that, AI stops feeling like a threat and it starts feeling like leverage. You need to use AI as leverage. Think about now with your credit card company. We still want to talk to a human when it comes to dealing with our credit card companies. So let's use this as an example, because I want to kind of rein it in just a little bit so that you guys are clear on how AI does not replace your voice. Let's take this for example. You decide whether or not you want a warm, calm tone, like an environment that's very peaceful, that's warm, that's calm, or you can decide that you want a fun company, you want someone who has a lot, like if you're someone who has a lot of energy, like I'm very animated. This is probably the softest I'm speaking on YouTube because this is my business channel, but I'm a very animated person. So for me, a lot of my emails that go out are very animated slightly. There's a funny tone to what I send out communication-wise. Whenever I have a meeting or something, like all of that resonates in me being like a very upfront, in-your-face kind of person. And I think that it's important that that comes off. So you set the tone for your business and you set the voice for how things work. When you sit down and you work with your team and you think about how you want AI to be your partner, because I want you to think of this, AI is literally your partner. As you sit down and think about how AI is going to be your partner, right? Then you train it on how you want it to speak. It will literally learn your language. And it takes some tweaking to kind of make that happen. I think that some of us get really stuck in the concept behind it, and that's not the truth. So while we're building this series, because this is a series I really wanted to do. So I came up with 7 videos in this series, and I wanted to start it off with the initial threat, right? People are scared when they pick up the phone and it's not a human. I literally got a call from my credit card company because my payment was due that day. I just totally forgot. I got the app on my phone. I just was busy doing this stuff. And it was definitely a voice, like it was a AI voice. It was a male voice that was from another country. It was not a human. I could tell by the responses, but it was so good and so close. It was very respectful. Thank you so much. It was very calm. It wasn't aggressive at all. Have you ever just had like the aggressive salespeople or the aggressive bill collectors or the aggressive credit card representatives? That aggressive tone. So what people are doing now is they're training chatbots to be a little bit more friendly. And so I need you to understand that it is a way to make it happen. Is everyone scared of AI replacing something about them? Absolutely. But on the flip end, you're the business owner. So for you, it needs to make sense behind the scenes. Anyway, so this video is part of my AI as your voice series. And I want you to think about how you're going to use AI without losing your voice, without losing your authority, and without losing your brand. In the next video, I'm going to explain why AI sounds generic for most women and how to fix it without learning anything technical. Make sure you stay tuned. I've pinned the next video in the description. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.